very special guest on the show. I tell you, he's a very special.
Writing and reading is my first since it was the skills that I developed in the I realized my potential and my passion of writing, so I developed the passion of writing at
Welcome back to another episode of Hard Talk. This time I have got a very special guest on the show. I tell you, he's a very special. He has just published a wonderful book. He is here now to tell us more about the book. The book is entitled Sweet Single. You heard me correctly. Sweet Single. Not the ordinary book, one of a kind. Not the single, but sweet single. So you can imagine how wonderful it is. I have got a very brilliant young man. Not only a young man, but a law student. He's in his second year. So he has decided to publish this wonderful book. So just sit back, relax, and we will hear more about him. Thank you. Young man, welcome to the show.
Thank you for
Could you please tell us a little bit about yourself, your name, your background?
Yes, Simon Sabale Tabo is my full name. I come from Yankees, which is the border of Anga and Isibikir, is located in the southeastern part of Kompi Mabung district in Anga province. But I was raised by the Kompi people of Agen Central in Western Islands province. From there I attended my preschool in Weep and Poo elementary schools. After that I proceeded on to my primary education in Kompi Primary School, where I did my grade 3 and all the way to grade 8. After completing grade 8, I proceeded on to do my grade 9 to 12 at Mandaka Secondary School. After Mandaka Secondary School, I was selected to do my Bachelor of Social Works studies here at the University of Papua New Guinea. But since my interest was not in that field, I withdrew from that course and I stayed on for 2 years. And then I reapplied as a non-school leaver, and I was selected to do my first year undertaking Bachelor of Law at the University of PNG last year, 2023. And this is my second year of study as a Bachelor of Law student.
Wow. Just being a law student, he is now in his second year and he has already published this wonderful book. Okay, the book is entitled Sweet Single, Unveiling the Path to Family, Love and Self-Discovery. So could you please tell us about this book, the content of the book?
Yes, the content of the book is this basic book basically covers 2 chapters specifically regarding the issues which are affecting the young people and the issues which are affecting married people and the solutions to it. And first chapter it is talking about the young people and there are 8 parts of it. And the second chapter it is talking about the married people and there are also 8 parts. So it is basically regarding the young people and the married people. Young people, I derive some of the biblical principles where in today's society it is affecting us, the young people. So I've tried to devise some of the principles directly from the Bible and discuss here in the first chapter of my book. And in the second chapter of my book, I discuss some of the solutions to the marital issues and conflicts within the marriage and how to sustain a firm marriage in a Christian and in an ordinary journey.
Wow, so this book is all about relationship, courtship, marriage, how to, handle issues within a relationship and a marital relationship. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. You young people out there, and of course married people out there, you need to grab a copy of this book. this young man, jam-packed with potentials, a very brilliant man, he decided to document what the inspirations that God has given him, and he put them together and published this wonderful book, Again, Sweet Singer. Anyway, because since you have written about relationship and marriage, so I'd like to ask you this question. Are you married?
No, I'm not married. I'm still single.
Okay, you are single. So then some people out there might be thinking, this guy is single, he has no experience of marriage, and yet he has written about marriage. So what experience does he have to offer? And in case some people out there might be thinking like that, so what do you say to them?
This is a profound question. This is a really, really profound question, and I've got two answers which I've prepared and I've to answer to your inquisitive mind. Number one, if you see wisdom and knowledge, they are not. I come from same source. Wisdom, knowledge we gain it from school, and wisdom comes from God. In answer to that, I served as an elder, as a deacon when I was pretty at an early age. When I was 16 years of age, I served as a deacon for my local church, Kulka's 78th Valley Church of Mount Hagen. And then after serving as a deacon, when I was 17, I served as an elder for Kulka 78th Valley Church. The church is located, it is the branch church of Kimininga SDA Church, and it is located in the Komki part in Warakum area. So I served as an officer of a church at an early age. And to you to be an officer of an early church, you must be matured biblically to serve such an holy position. So the most scared and holy position is the deacon and the elder. So I served that scared position at an early age. So in biblical terms, I believe that some of the books which I've written, it is all devised from Bible concept. Wow. That's number one. And number two, I did a research of this one. I knew that my passion was writing, so I knew that I was going to write a book. So I did a research prior to writing this book, and that research I've done it during the 2 years which I was out of school. Without study, I stayed at home and I did research on this subject matter 2 years. And the concepts and the principles which are vested in this book is the result of premeditated concepts and result of my own experiences. So I guarantee you that this book is all about biblical perspective and research, and I have no doubt to guarantee you that this book is perfect for perfect solution for the issues affecting marriage and the youth.
Wow, what a wonderful response there. In other words, it's saying experience, yes, knowledge, yes, but wisdom supersedes them all, and wisdom comes when you start to fear the Lord. So he has just admitted, as early as he was, or as young as he was, the people of his church congregation, they believed in his faithfulness and they appointed him an elder. He was not yet even a 20-year-old. He was only in his teenage years, and he was already appointed an elder. Being an elder of a church, you got to have standing, and he attained that far earlier in his life. So this book contains some wisdom, some truths, which our young people of this age, and of course married people also need. So please grab a copy. Anyway, and the next question is, you have featured a white girl here on this cover of the book. Many people out there even might be asking, why would he just place a white girl on the cover instead of a Papua New Guinean girl? So what do you say to that?
Thank you. There were two reasons behind it that I've decided to my book to feature a race apart from my race. So there were two reasons. Number one, if you see the issues affecting youth and the issues affecting marriage, it is a global issue and it is not an Australasian thing, or it is not a Papua New Guinean thing, nor is it a Melanesian thing. The issues affecting marriage and youth, it is a global thing. So I've decided to think out of the box and to feature my Facebook as a different race apart from my race. That's number one reason. And number two reason is that this girl is I personally met her in 2021, and without her, I wouldn't have come to the product which is right in my end. And because of her, this book came into existence, and she was the one who persuaded me, or helped me to develop this book. And if you want to know more about it, you can search more on printers. She's a model of printers, and I've seek a prior content I featured in her book. I've known her for 2 years, and I think she's out there listening. If you are listening, you can also comment, or you can do for the betterment of the public and betterment of the view. You can clarify yesterday, and I knew her for 2 years, and currently she's with me, and I know her. Thank you.
Okay. So you are saying that you got the the permission to feature her on the cover of the book.
Yes.
Okay, very good. Now you are studying law, and law demands your time and the commitment. So how could you be able to find the time to at least put this book together, write this book? Because young people like you, they are so distracted. They have got study commitments, even social media commitments, and all others. So how could you be able to find the time to write this book?
Yes, number one, it's the passion. If you have a passion to do something, you're happy to do it, regardless of the time, regardless of the stress, and regardless of the challenges. You do it. That's one passion, and I have the passion to write. So I did this, and I published this one. That's number one. Number two, because I plan to write a book within 2 years, early, prior to the completion of this book, I had a plan. So I had a plan, and this is the premeditated concept, as I've said. I planned to write it, and I did a plan prior to my first pen on the manuscript. So this is the plan. This is the plan of my intention and the passion. So through plan and my passion, bring to reality this book.
Wow, wonderful. Okay, when did you start developing the interest to write?
That was pretty much at an early age. When I was in my 6th grade, that was in 2014, I used to drop proposal for my local level government, where majority of the representatives there were not educated. So when I went up to do my grade 6, they see me as an educated person in their perspective. So that's where I gained my confidence, and I developed the passion to write in grade 6.
Wow. So do you have any plans to write and publish more books in future?
Yes. This is my first book, and this is the icebreaker. And if this is my first book, I know the path, and I know I've experienced some of the challenges, and now I'm pretty much in a better position to write more.
Wow, wow. Okay, there are many young people out there who may be thinking, oh, I have no hope in life. And they are just sitting there expecting free handouts from parents, or from government, or from NGOs, whatever. What advice do you have for them, if you have any at all?
Yes, I've got only one advice to give you. Those people, if you are out there listening, one advice is that you must discover your passion. Do what you love to do. You must discover your passion. And if your passion is to play sports, invest more time on it. If your passion is in music, invest more time on it. If your passion is in reading and writing, invest more time on it. That's one. Number two, be creative. If you are creative enough, I believe that we don't need a government from an employer. You can be your own employer if you are creative enough. That's my advice.
Wow, wow, what a wonderful advice. Young people, you have just listened to a young author a very creative person, not just a creative person, a very intelligent young man. And this is his advice. Be passionate about your talents, your gifts. Be creative. Produce something. Don't just laze around expecting people to feed you or feel sorry for you. You have already got a talent deposited in you by God Almighty. Call up the talent, utilize that, and to benefit yourself and benefit the rest of humanity. Thank you so much, young man. Who published this book for you?
It was published by a local Papua New Guinean, Marapa Publications. It's not. It doesn't take you too long. It takes only maximum of 14 days to. I get maximum of 14 days to bring such things into reality.
Hello, welcome to Marapa Publications, your publications and digital marketing mate. Marapa Publications. We are here for your digital marketing and book publication needs. We provide a range of services at competitive prices. At Marapa Publications, we publish all types of books, audiobooks, magazines, reports, and academic papers. We edit, proofread, typeset, paginate, and design cover for any book. We provide digital marketing services using latest AI technologies on all major online platforms such as Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, WhatsApp, TikTok, Instagram, and more. Just engage us and we will turn your business into an household brand all over PNG and the world. For your all digital marketing and book publishing needs, simply contact us at mirapapublicationsgmail.com. Marapa Publications, your publications and digital marketing.
For those of you who are interested in the copy, in ordering copies of this book, for those of you who are interested in this book, please call the number that is showing on the screen, or WhatsApp, simply WhatsApp the number that is showing on the screen, and the book will be shipped to you. Or you can visit the author at UPNC. His number is showing on the screen. You can also meet him and grab a copy from him. So after completing studies here at the university, what are you planning to do in future after your studies here?
Well, I can kill two birds with one stone. That's how I see myself in the near future. I am not seeing myself as a successful lawyer in the next 5 years, but I see myself as also a successful author.
Wow, this young man has got a clear vision. He has marked, he has plotted his course. He is very focused, and this is what he's saying. In the next 5 years, I'm seeing myself as not only a successful lawyer, but also a successful author. Wow, what an inspirational and whatever young man. Okay, young man, thank you so much for coming on the show. Hope to see you again some other time. We wish you God's many blessings, and we wish you all the best in your writing career and of course your studies. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.